Hey, today we're going to talk about apparel in business. Stand by.
Welcome to the Turbocharged Entrepreneur, where we discover the secrets of mastering the mind game of success. Clear your mind's calendar. You're about to be infused with some high-octane wisdom that is going to help you turbocharge your positivity, your creativity, your productivity, and your profitability. Here now is your host, a former executive with the Fortune Global 100, a successful entrepreneur out of Georgia Tech's Advanced Technologies Development Center, an advisor in the Charlotte startup community, and just an all-around turbocharged badass, Sean Webb.
Hey, welcome to the Turbocharged Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Sean Webb. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I will make sure that we do not waste 1 second of it. Okay, so apparel. Why is that important in business? Why is it important about what we wear to the office to interface with our clients, our prospects, our team, our potential investors? Well, it comes down to this. Regardless of your talents, regardless of your abilities, regardless of what you think you can or can't do or what you can and can't do, it doesn't really matter. What matters is their perception of your abilities, their perception of your talents, their perception of your capability to be able to get the job done, and their belief that what you are saying to them is true or is accurate or is likely to happen. So your outer appearance needs to be one that conveys confidence in the person that you're talking to. They need to believe the things that are coming out of your mouth. And a big portion of that is the whole package, what you're presenting to them, the outer appearance of your body. Now, the rule in meeting clients or prospective clients is very simple. You dress one level up from where they dress. You don't want to show up in a 3-piece suit in a place where they wear jeans and t-shirts. But on the other hand, you also don't want to show up to places where they wear shirts and ties in a sport jacket without a tie. So basically, you need to understand what level do they dress in their environment, and then you show up one level above. If they don't wear ties, you wear a tie. And if they are wearing jeans and a t-shirt or jeans and polos or whatever they're wearing, do show up in a button-down and maybe the sports jacket as well, but definitely no tie. Ladies, I don't know as much about ladies' apparel as you guys do, obviously, so I don't know the difference between flats and pumps and yada, 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 but you want to use the same rule of thumb. Find out what your clients are wearing and dress one level up from them. It will garner you just a little bit more respect than what they're used to, and it won't be over the top. In regards to what you wear around your colleagues and your team, just be respectable and be comfortable, because you don't want to be wearing something that you're uncomfortable in, because then that becomes obvious to people. And you don't want to be seen as fake with anyone for any reason, because genuineness and believability are critical to getting people to surround you and help you in your goals, regardless of whether they're a customer, a client, a colleague, or a potential investor. And by the way, here's the rule with investors. I don't know that you would want to wear anything less than what I'm wearing today with an investor. Now, if you will notice, I'll step back a little bit. I have a sport jacket, I have a button-down shirt, and I have khaki cargo pants from Wrangler on. And I will meet with any investor with this outfit on. Now, admittedly, this is a very nice sports jacket. It's a Hugo Boss, it's black, it's very soft, and it looks good in almost any environment, daytime or nighttime. I have a white button-down shirt from Nautica that I think I got at Ross or somewhere like that, but it's nice, it's dry cleaned, it's pressed, and no tie. Now, why might you ask, would I not wear a tie with investors? Okay, it comes down to this. I don't like ties, and I want to be comfortable. Confidence is one of the best things that you can convey in an investor meeting. Investors, of course, want to know what they're investing in regarding their product or service or business that you're pitching them. But in reality, they also want to know whether they want to get in bed with you. And so this, what you wear, the face you put on, the image that you project is of utmost importance. Now, why would I not be wearing a tie? As I said, I'm not comfortable in ties, so I don't go to a meeting in any ties. But the other side of that coin is, if I'm not wearing a tie to an investor meeting, an immediate question comes to mind in that investor's mind. Why isn't he wearing a tie? Why isn't he trying to impress me? What is it about this guy that I need to understand a little bit better so that I can decide whether or not to invest any money with him. I want that investor interested in me, and I want him asking questions, and I don't want him or her tuning out because I'm fitting the exact expectation that they have regarding me showing up in a tie, begging for money to get my goals accomplished. I want to put that investor on their heels a little bit. I want to make them feel just a little bit uncomfortable. I want to put them in the passenger seat rather than in the driver's seat. Because ultimately, in any investor meeting that you're in, your communication needs to be, this is going to be a success, and you're going to be an idiot for not getting on board. You need to get your money in now. Now, showing up at an investor meeting with a sport jacket and a shirt and khaki cargo pants, and no tie says, wow, either this guy's a total idiot or he is extremely confident in his ability to get things done, that he's not dressing up for me. And at the point you present a very good business plan, a very good slide deck, which we'll talk about in the next week of the things that you need for an investor slide deck, and you know your number's cold, at that point, then the needle starts sliding over to, this guy really knows his shit and he really doesn't care what I think about his apparel. I probably need to get on board with this guy, or at least understand a little bit more about why this guy's so cocky. Plus, most investors that you meet are going to be sport jacket and button down type of guys without the tie. They're going to be folks who have already made some money. They already have their success. They feel a good level of confidence in their own abilities and in their own decision making. And they're going to be relaxed enough not to have to wear a tie. And you want to make yourself present as similar as possible to the target investor that you're wanting to get on board. Because frankly, if I walk into a meeting, if he's worried about me wearing a $3,000 suit and a tie and the cufflinks and the tie pin and all that other stuff, I don't want that guy on board anyway, because he's not analyzing me for me, my ability to get things done, my intellectual capabilities, my goal-driven management style. He's thinking about what I'm wearing. Why would I want him on board? But subconsciously, it's important. It helps drive the story home. I mean, you don't want to show up in jeans and a t-shirt and ask for $10 million. You want to show up in a confident, comfortable set of apparel that gives you the aura of success. If you're comfortable in a suit and tie, awesome, wear one, great, but don't overdo it. If you're not comfortable in what you're wearing, you're going to come off as fake and they're going to run for the hills. Ladies, again, I don't have a whole lot of expertise in what you guys wear, but I will say one word. Pants. Yes, I do get it that you can have the capability of being girly and attractive and have the ability to run an organization in an effective manner that brings success to everybody who's involved with it. But on the other hand, we're not talking about what you can or cannot do. We're talking about perception. Perception of your colleagues, perception of your team, perception of the investors who are involved, and subconsciously, pants makes a leader. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger on that, okay? And lastly, regardless of what I've just told you, regardless of what anybody else tells you on what you should wear, you need to walk into an investor meeting in comfort. And you need to walk into an investor meeting in confidence. And you need to walk into a client meeting in comfort and confidence. Ultimately, if you're comfortable, you're not going to be thinking about what you're wearing and whether or not you made the right decision on what to wear walking into this meeting. You're going to be focused on the things that you need to say and the things that you need to do to get these people the information that they need to make a correct decision. And that is critical. Knock yourself out. Don't be afraid to be yourself, because guess what? You are awesome. Hope you guys are having a great week. Talk to you soon. Peace.